Prepare for combat!
There's a sense of reverence in Halo the Master Chief Collection that's undeniable. What could have been just another quick collection slapped on a disc is instead a significant update. Some of the additions are minor and some drastic, but regardless, the 4 included games are stronger than before. If you own an Xbox One, there's simply too much here to pass up.
We regret being alien bastards. We regret coming to Earth.
The most universal update is the increase in resolution and jump to 60 frames per second. While Halo has always been smooth, each game now has even more fluidity. Once you see it, it's almost impossible to go back. The new resolution and frame rate also re-energized the competitive multiplayer.
Bravo team, this is Johnson. We got it. Fall back to the extraction point. Over.
There are other visual improvements as well. The new lighting in Halo 3 is particularly evident during the mission Sierra 117. The way sunlight streams through the trees makes the African jungle feel more natural than ever. The crown jewel of the package, though, is Halo 2 Anniversary.
Calling for help.
Much like the treatment given to Halo Combat Evolved 3 years ago, Halo 2 Anniversary is a complete overhaul. It features a brand new look, sound effects, and soundtrack. As with the first remastered game, players can switch between the new and original graphics with the push of a button. What's different is that there's no longer a fade to black during the switch. It happens instantaneously. We found ourselves constantly changing back and forth to see how every little detail had been revamped. The sound effects are equally impressive. It's startling to fire a submachine gun in Anniversary only to jump back to the past to hear how weak the old submachine gun sounds in comparison. While Halo 2 has always had excellent music, the redone songs swell with newfound energy, making the campaign more urgent and exciting. Anniversary does suffer from some technical issues. Throughout the Halo 2 campaign, we encountered enemies that refused to fire their weapons, as well as the occasional frame rate dip. Thankfully, these issues only happened 3 or 4 times and didn't occur while playing the other games.
It blew right through us.
Other huge changes include completely new cinematics by Blur Studio. The level of detail present is unmatched and clearly shows why Blur has developed such a positive reputation. Most significant, though, is that these cinematics reinforce or reinterpret characters in meaningful ways. Sergeant Johnson is livelier than ever, and it's hard not to smile when he shows up with a giant lit cigar in his mouth. Miranda Keyes has a sterner, battle-hardened face more befitting of her character. The new Gravemind is the most dramatic improvement, however. Old Gravemind looked like it belonged in Little Shop of Horrors, but here, the tentacled nightmare rightly resembles a Flood Overlord. He's a grotesque, toothy monstrosity that finally feels menacing. Nothing is more important in the Master Chief Collection than its preservation and enhancement of each game's multiplayer. All 4 games play exactly as they did during release, meaning the wonderfully overpowered pistol is only in the original Halo, while sprinting is solely relegated to Halo 4. Having every single map and every single gameplay mode from the 4 main games provides a staggering amount of variety. Duking it out in Blood Gulch from Halo Combat Evolved, then immediately hopping over to the Pit from Halo 3 is a revelatory experience. It's Halo multiplayer without limits, simultaneously nostalgic and liberating for those that grew up with such a monumental series. But its worth extends beyond diversity. The Master Chief Collection matters as a historical piece as well. For the very first time, Halo 1 multiplayer is playable over Xbox Live, complete with maps previously only on PC and Mac. Plus, this collection is the only official way to play Halo 2 online on a home console. As if that weren't enough, the Master Chief Collection contains 6 remade Halo 2 maps. Besides the sharp visual improvements to each map, there are gameplay tweaks like additional windows that offer useful vantage points for sniping. Forge also returns for Halo 3 and 4, as well as new support for Halo 2, giving multiplayer even more life. Yet none of this would matter if Halo felt outdated or lacking when compared to contemporaries. The Master Chief Collection proves that, at its best, nothing is quite like Halo. No game can capture the sheer bliss of landing a fully charged shot from a Spartan laser, or the absolute chaos of playing with nothing but rocket launchers on a tiny map like Midship. Whereas other multiplayer shooters focus on speed or the cooperation of various classes, Halo's insistence on power weapons, map awareness, and creative vehicles lends it a distinct identity that remains captivating. If you need a reminder of why you spent all that time mastering the art of the battle rifle years ago, the Master Chief Collection provides ample justification. The most novel ideas come in the form of playlists, which are either isolated to one game or span across multiple games. Playlists include missions with specific themes, such as daring escapes or focus on vehicle combat. It's an interesting take on the campaigns that's made even better if completed with a friend via online or split-screen co-op. Just be aware that the frame rate gets chopped in half during split-screen multiplayer. A disappointing but expected compromise. One minor annoyance with the Master Chief Collection involves new terminals scattered throughout the Halo 2 campaign, which offer further insight into the lore of the series. While a welcome addition, they kick you out of the game and open the separate Halo channel app to watch a short video. Although you can immediately resume where you left off after the video ends, it's nonetheless a jarring transition that takes you out of the moment.
Here we go now!
Yet it's hard to get hung up on slight missteps when the Master Chief Collection is already so generous. It's a grand celebration and a potent reminder of why the Green Spartan rose to a level of prominence that few can match. Many HD collections or remasters are often pleasant trips down memory lane, but this feels like more than that. It's a gripping reintroduction into all things Halo, and something that will likely be enjoyed for years to come.
Thanks for the assist.